Hello Capricorn, welcome to your November Serpent reading. My name is Nigel and you have reached Älkëmï. I am going to shift into warp speed in a minute. I'm going to shuffle, lay out all your cards and your tiles. You are welcome to stay and watch, or you can skip ahead straight to the reading. Either way, I will meet you on your journey. Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Okay, so umbrellaing the whole reading, you have dissolution. Now dissolution can mean many things. It could mean a surrender, a dissolving, some kind of solid thing in our life that dissolves into something else. It could be your identity, it could be a label, it could be a thought that we have about someone else or about ourselves. It's ego to emotions, and what we knew is disappearing somehow. So if we start out with the beginning of the reading, you start out on this path feeling some sense of accomplishment for something, some sense of connection to something or someone. And the clarification card here is the Emperor, Aries energy. So you could have a connection to a certain vision you have of what success means to you. This could be a successful human being that you have formed a connection with. But as we travel along our path, we'll find out more and more. Now, right out the gate on this journey, this is the challenges you have. And the challenges you have, believe it or not, is the attraction to Mars, Aries energy. This is an Aries card. And you have here the Knight of Wands, which is more fire. So for many of you, this is an attraction to a fire element, or the fiery side of your nature if you have fire in your chart pretty high up, like your moon or your rising. But I do feel for many of you, this is a person. And this is in your challenge area. And this is also rooted at the start of your journey. So keep that in mind for sure. Now, the event that prompted you on this journey is some sort of rejection that left you feeling fragmented, a loss. This is coupled with you trying to hang on to this. This is a clarification card of, holding on with a very tight grip. Something that you tried really hard to hang on to that you may have lost. This is what prompted you on this journey. Now, in your subconscious, there is a storm brewing. Coupled with this storm, you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, in your subconscious, you could view this person, if it is indeed a person, as someone that's a lot more loving than what they actually are. Or in your subconscious, you could be wanting to offer this person your cup. There is a storm brewing, however, which should probably be a warning to this person more than you. Okay, so as we travel along the path, we have what's looking for you. So honestly, Capricorn, what's looking for you is for you to do some shadow work, for you to look and see what is hidden in this situation, whether it be something that's hidden inside you or something that's hidden from you. You have this coupled with the Two of Swords, so it's sort of something that you have rejected. You've either rejected by not trying to look at it. You could reject not trying to look at some aspect of yourself or the person in question. You might, the universe is trying to get you, spirit is trying to get you to see something. And being a Capricorn, you're very intelligent. So once you set your mind the right way and you get rid of those swords, you will be able to see what you need to see. Now, up in here is the testing challenge category and also some signs, but this is literally right before you level up to a different level. So if you do come across these things, you'll know that it's almost done. And the important thing is to see this as lessons and tests that you need to get through in order to get there and not roadblocks. So we have here tests. You'll be tested via communication. You will also be tested here. If you look at this, this is the Five of Cups, right? So you might be tempted to look back with sorrow about something that you lost. You might be pulled in that direction. There's some communication that might come into you to pull you back in a certain direction. And if you come across this, it is a test. Now, over here, these are signs that you can look for that you know you're on the right path. And you'll see something starting to happen, right? You'll be planting seeds. And with this card of planning, you have the Two of Wands, right? So this is planning. So once you get serious about planning for your next step, planting these seeds, really looking at things that maybe, and perhaps letting go a little bit more of what happened in the past, you'll know you're on the right path, and that and although you may be met with a test here about your past, you'll know, hey, I'm on the right path. Over here, this is what crosses you. And what's interesting here is you have wish fulfillment, and you have the Lovers. So yes, what crosses you towards the end of your path, Capricorn, is that you might get a wish that you had at the beginning of this journey. A wish that, if granted, will cross you to the next level. It will prevent you from moving to the next level. It's a crossing card. So you'll be tested in many ways here. You'll be tested by getting the wish you wanted at the beginning of the journey. You'll be tested by, here, this is the Lovers. This could very well be a relationship. For some of you, it could be a decision about a job. But for many, and it is Gemini energy, so if you have a Gemini in your life that this pertains to, this is very, very symbolic. But you're going to be tested with the choice to go back. I mean, simply put, you're going to have an opportunity to go back. It is your job to do some shadow work and look under the hood, so to speak, and sort out, is this really still what I want? Do I want to be here, or do I want to move forward to there? Now, your end result here, you have the Ace of Wands along with smoke. And where there's smoke, there's fire. And the Ace of Wands tells us that it is a fire energy. It is springing you forward into a brand new action, into a brand new situation. This is what's waiting for you if you make it to the other side. And like I always tell people, many of us need to learn a lesson more than once, and that's okay. We're at school, so to speak, so there's nothing wrong with that. But just be aware that if you are tested by getting your original wish, really look at it and scrutinize it before you agree to it or you let it go. At the bottom of the deck here, you do have courage and change, which goes along with this dissolution. You do have illusions, okay? And lastly, you have some toxicity that you may have been bound to at the beginning of the reading. This is a very straightforward reading. I really enjoy Capricorn readings because they're pretty straightforward. It's pretty clear. It's not really up to interpretation. You could probably look at these cards and look at the story and figure it out by yourself. So let's look at what Capricorn has to look forward to, and what can they take with them outside? What can they take with them from this reading? You've got two cards, and I think I'll take both of them. Fire! And what? The Tree of Life, the wisdom and making good choices. Remember the Two of Swords thing we talked about? Good choices, Capricorn. But here you have fire in your outcome. Fire. 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 You're springing forward from earth into a fire situation that's going to propel you forward into a brand new situation, a new level, and a new journey and story. I really hope this helped. We are going to be doing some full moon love readings at probably the beginning of the end of the month, right? Around the 22nd. I wish you all the luck. Namaste.